Hey folks, Dave back here in Studio B, and yeah, I'm back with more. I'm just really addicted to this game. I really am. Not gonna lie. This pocket Pennant Run's really fun. I want to keep playing some games because what I want to do is I really want to feel out this game and see if it's gonna pan out. Because it's like there's a little bit of hesitation with this game because it's such a simple game, and I don't mean that in a bad sense. I mean that it's really easy to play because it's kind of a simpler game to play, and you pick it up so quick. People are a little hesitant about this game, so I want to keep playing this game and get some different results because I got a pretty big 14-3 win in the last game and 5 home runs. So I thought that was a little excessive. So I want to keep playing more and see how it goes, and just kind of keep an eye on things like that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just setting up my chat room here to make sure that everything's looking good, and hopefully it is. As Bears Den's here, buddy. How's it going? Hey, Happy New Year. Hopefully things are going well with you. And so let's get right down to it here. Again, I like to get everything set up, make sure everything looks okay, make sure that the chat is not going to be in the way. RF is back again. Yeah, I'm playing more of this game. I am. It's I'm just addicted to it. What can I say? So let me see. Hopefully we'll get down to the field here. I'm gonna input my stats again like I did. And hopefully nope, it didn't. It did. It did work. Okay. Hopefully I'm working here. Alrighty. So, D. Scott Howard, hello. Hope everybody had a good New Year's. I was watching some of the football games today, and some were okay, and some really weren't that good. So I kind of tuned out. There was a good finish to one of the games I saw. Nice drive at the end by Kentucky. I think that's the one I watched. Smelly Wrestling Geek. Yeah, we're back here. Hey, so this is just more gameplay here. I guess it's part of a smaller project I'm doing, whereas I'm playing the 80 NLCS. And this is Game 3. I'm in Houston. I'm in the Astrodome. And the Phillies got their backs against the wall. They dropped both games at home. One game I played online. One game I played offline. And the one I played this morning was a whopper. It was 15-3. Very entertaining game. 14-3, I'm sorry. So I'll play this here. Then I'll show you some stats for the series after we're done this, in case anybody's wondering. But yeah, let's play here. And I am going to keep some stats here on the table, so it might take a bit for me to write it down, so that way I can keep track of the batters. Because that's the one thing this game doesn't do all too well, is tell you what the batter did. Oh no, I think they do. I just have a hard time seeing it. Notre Dame turned out pretty good. Yeah, a lot of high scoring games. I think it was. Alrighty, so kicking things off, it's Pete Rose. He'll lead things off for the Phillies. And he's going up against Joe Negro. So Joe Negro will be a righty, and he comes in at a B right now. So Joe Negro is a B, so we got a B on a B right now. And again, how this game plays is you roll the dice. These are 3 12-sided dice. The red die is where you start. You look at the pitcher chart, and I will look. There's A, B, C, and D. I'll look under column B because that's where I'm pitching from, and I get the result for 10. From there, I will either look at a defensive check, a batter check, or a control check, and then from there, I might need to check a defensive play or a power play or something like that, and that ends the bat. So it's that fast. So that's how this game works. Real simple, real fun. So we got a B on B. I always say B on B so I know what I'm looking at here. It's just a good way for me to keep track of what is what. So Rose is up. So a B is a B10. Check the batter card. A B4 will be a fly ball to center field. And underneath that is Cedeno. And so that'll be a fly ball center field and is one away. Fly out center field. Bake McBride is up. And there was a way that I could see what he was hitting in this series, too. Oh, no. I don't want to undo that. Fly ball, center field. Let's keep that. Yes. Yeah, okay, this is kind of cool. So, yeah, Bake McBride is hitting 143 in the series. So he's 7 at-bats is one hit. So he's not doing good. So the Phillies aren't doing that good. Ohio State left the D's at home. Yeah, it was like 35-21 at the half or something like that. It was really high scoring, like a basketball game. All right, Bake McBride comes up, so he's a lefty facing the righty. and he's got a power of A. Ooh, so we got a B on an A right now. Pitcher B. A B2 is a control check. So let's go to the control check for Necro. And Necro's control is a B. And that's not good. A B11 is not good. And that's going to be a walk. So he walked him. And so now we got a man on first base here. That is McBride. McBride's a speed of B. With 1 out, I'm not going to go. He'd be 1 to 4, he's out. 5 to 12, he's safe. Power play. I don't know why. I'm not sure what I mean by power play. Anyway, alrighty. So, who's up now? Schmidt's up here. So he's a righty. So that'll be an advantage going to the pitcher. So we'll drop his batting down from a B to a C. So it's a B pitching to a C. Here we go. B pitching to a C. A B1. That's a strikeout. He got the K. So he whiffs here. So there's 2 outs now. And Ohio State's threatening to score again. Holy cow. That's a nuts. All righty. So it's going to be Greg Luzinski coming up. He's a righty, so he's going to fall down to a D. So I got a B pitching to a D. Oh, he's intercepted in the end zone. Bummer. B on a D here. So a B1, that's another strikeout. Wow. So Houston, Necro comes in, mows him down, and that ends the side. So go to the strikeout. So we go to the bottom of the first. It's no score here in Houston. Houston needs a win to advance to the World Series, in my replay anyway. So on the mound is Christensen, and he unfortunately comes in with a pitching grade of C. So he's going to start with a C, Christensen, and he is a righty. So Christensen's a righty with a C. So not looking good here for the Phils, but you never know. All righty, so he's facing Poole. Terry Poole's going to lead off in this one. He's batting a B, and he's a lefty, so there'll be no change. So it's a C on a B right now. So a C on a B. A C10 is the batter. And what did I say? Poole was a B, so a B2. That's not good. Ground ball to second base trio, and there's 1 away. Enos Cable comes up. Enos, I think he's having a good series. Yeah, he's hitting 200 in the series. He's 2 for 10 in this series. So, I've inputted all the games, both other games, so I do have kind of full stats on the series here. All right, Cable comes up, and so he's going to be a C, and we drop it down. So it's a C on a C right now. It's CC DeVille. All right, C and a C here. A C4 is a defense. So he slaps this one into center field. Oh, that's not good at all. Maddox coming in. He's a C on defense. And with that 11, that's going to drop in. So that's going to be a single. Yep, that's going to drop in for a single. And so Cable's on with 1 away. Now, Cable's speed is a B. I think I'm going to roll to see if he's going to go. Even he goes. Even he stays. He stays. So odd he goes, even he stays. So he's going to stay. So he's not going to go. So it's going to be Joe Morgan coming up. He's a lefty, and he's batting C. There'll be a no change, so it's a C on C. So Christensen to Morgan, C on C. C8, that'll be a batter check. A C8, that'll be a 3-1, but the runner moves over here. So he hits it down to first base. Pitcher covering, so it's going to be a fielder's choice. Oh, boy, so I forgot to put what his. So Cable's on first with a walk, I think that was. Well, let me check the inning here. Sorry, I messed up here. I messed up. I'm trying to keep track of my things. Here's my box score here. All right, yeah, so what do we do? So we did, so we had a ground out. So we went ground out 3. He singled, and then Morgan fielder's choice. All right, just so I can kind of keep track of what's going on here. And so now it's Jose Cruz. I forgot to write it down. All righty, so it's going to be Cable on second base. We got 2 outs. Cruz coming up. Cruz will be batting lefty in this one. He's a batting A, so it's C on A. Ooh, boy. Oh, he's 50 miles from. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Enos Cable. Yeah, that's what I said. Cable. Oh, Cabell? I call him I always call him Cable. I like Cable. Super Bowl tournament stops by here. No score. Bottom of the first. Cruz up. And I call him Cable. Cabell. As a kid, I always called him Cable. I don't know why. I remember the movie, the Ballad of Cable Hogue. That's why I always called him Cable. I saw this crazy movie when as a kid called the Ballad of Cable Hogue, and I always called him Enos Cable. But if it's Cabell, I apologize. It's just what I've called him as a kid. All right, so Cruz is batting A. He's a lefty, so we get a C on an A this time. A C11, batter card, A9. That's going to be a first base plus. So I could go for 2. This guy's going to score. So what it's going to do that? I'm going to do a single plus, right? A9, yeah, single plus. So that scores a run. So we're just going to take the single. Oh, like Cruz is a speed A. So we could try to stretch that if we wanted to. And I think we could actually. So base running shot, attempting to stretch an extra base. So only a 1 or 2 I would be out. Let's see if I can stretch that into an extra base. And so I'm going to go here, and he is safe. Yeah, so Cruz gets in the second there with a double. So let me undo that and then put him in as a double. So the single plus, he's speedy, he gets there. So Cabell scores. It's Cabell. All right, I'll call him Cabell. I thought Cable's a little cooler, but we'll call him Cabell. All right, so Cabell comes in to score. Cabell. I'm gonna call him Cable Cabell. It's like cable TV. I don't know. I know you're channeling the CP. Yes, you are. That's okay. I'd rather know. It's just some of these guys. That's just what I've called them my whole life. You know. So, all right. So Houston's on top 1-0. Houston is actually really rocking the Phillies in this one. They really are. So Cedeno comes up against Christensen. Cedeno, he's a righty, so it's a righty on a righty. So his A comes down to a B. So it's C on B here. So 2 outs, man on second. It's a C on B. There we go. C8 is a batter, and a B1 is going to be a G5. So he grounds out, and the inning's over. But they get 1, and it's 1-0 after 1. Coming up is Manny Trio. And again, he's facing Negro. And Joe is a pitcher B. He's a righty, pitcher B. So it's a righty on a righty, and he's a B. So he drops down. So we got a B on a C. And I always do my quick calculations before I bat. B on a C. B4. It's a defense. So he hits this one down to the shortstop, and this is not going to be good. Not going to be good at all. So Reynolds, C defense on a 10, and he made the play. Did he make the play? Down the shortstop. And I think he made the play. Yep. Wait. Yeah, C11. Oh, no, it's a single. I'm sorry. I'm looking at it wrong here. So Reynolds is a C, and that, it's a 10. I'm sorry. C10 is, he's out. He's out on that one. It's a ground ball. So ground ball to short. He's out on that one there. 1 away. Took me a second there. I did a double take on that. All righty. So it's going to be Maddox. So it's going to be a G6. Maddox coming up. He's a righty, so he'll go from a C to a D. So B on D right now. I guess we got B on a D. There we go. B on a D. B1 is a strikeout. So he goes down swinging. Larry Boa comes up. Boa's a switch hitter, so he'll remain a B. So we got a B on a B right now. You saw the Ballad of Cable Hogue? I watched that with my dad one time. And it was the most boring. It was a Saturday, and I was a kid. And I don't know why we sat in and watched the whole thing. It must have been like a really cold day outside. But I remember we went to visit him, and it was a Saturday or something. And we sat around watching. I was like, why are we watching this movie here? It was so boring as a kid. Now I look back at it. It's probably something I'd want to watch as an adult. But, 13 years old, it's like, But it's funny that someone picked up on that. So what do you say? Boa here. Boa, so we got a B on a B right now. A B on a B. B11. Ooh, it's a batter. Uh-oh. B11 is power. Uh-oh. Boa. His power is, it's only a D, but he's got the 10. D10 on the power is a double, 2+. So he'll get a double here for his trouble. That's almost a home run. He was so close to a home run. But a D10, high numbers are good. A D10 is a double. So he's going to get a double here. So Boa doubles. And he's not going to run. There's no sense running right now. So Boone comes up with a man on and 2 outs. So the Phillies got a hit in this game anyway. So Boone, he's a righty, so he'll drop from a C to a D. So B on D, B on D. And a B10 is going to be a batter, and a D7 will be a fly ball to center field, and that will end this inning there, fly 8. So they get a hit, though. They leave a man, and we go to the bottom of the second where it's going to be Denny Whaling. Is that Whaling or Walling? Walling. Denny Walling. All right. So Denny Walling comes up for Houston. They lead 1-0. And again, Christensen is pitching a C right now. He's just not a good rated pitcher here. And he's a righty, so Walling is a lefty, so it's going to be a C versus B right now. All right, here comes the pitch. C versus B. C is a 5. That'll be a batter check. And Walling was a B3. Not good, not good. G6, so ground ball to the shortstop. 1 away. Pujols comes up. Louis Pujols. He's a righty, so it's righty on a righty. And it's going to be, he's a D. So it's going to be a B on a D no matter what. B on a D, a B12, batter card, a D6. Not a D Scott, a D6, and that's a fly ball out to left field. And Lazinski makes a catch. So we're going to go Reynolds now. See if he can wrap it up. Reynolds is going to try to wrap this one up here. Reynolds. You dad took to see you Pat when you were 5. You had no idea who Patton was. It is interesting when you go back and see these movies you saw as a kid, and some hold up and some don't, and some make sense. And yeah, it's really kind of funny. So he's going to be a D as well. So it's going to be a Christensen and C. So C on a D. C on a D this time. C1. Ooh, we checked the control of Christensen. So he's a B. So a B1. He struck him out. That's a K. So 1, 2, 3 go the Houston Oilers. And Philadelphia comes up. And Christensen is going to be hitting. He's the pitcher. So he's a D facing Negro. And so it's going to be a B on D batter right now. Pitcher is a B. B9 goes to the batter. D9 is 4-3. So hit down to second base. So it's going to be G4. Coming up as the top of the order, and this is Pete Rose. He flied out to, I think that was left field the last time he was up. And I have all my notes now so I can tell you what he did in the last at-bat. Rose was a switch hitter. So we have Negro, so we have B on B. Let me just circle my letters here so I can see them a little bit better. So it's a B on B with Rose. B on B, here we go. A B9, it's going to be another batter check. And a B8, not a V8, a B8, that's going to be a single. So Rose gets on with a single. And with 1 away, is he going to go? No, he's a B, no. George C. Scott, he refused the Oscar? Interesting. I don't remember that. All right, so Bake McBride. Come on, let's go. Easy bake oven here. He's an A batter right now, so it's B on an A. Advantage batter. B2. Ooh, that'll be the control. So let's check Negro's control. So that's a B. B on a 1, and he's got the whiff. He struck him out. So Bake McBride goes down. Schmidt comes up. He struck out back in the first. And Schmidt's up with a man on first base. So Schmidt's a righty, so he'll drop down to a C. So it's a B on a C. Kurt Berglund, how's it going? Good talking with you today. I'm trying to see how this game turns out. You get good advice. Play a lot of games and see what result you get. Don't just rely on a couple of games. So that's what I'm doing right now. Although the last game we went 4 scoreless innings and then it blew up. It was really kind of fun. And again, this is payoff. A pocket pennant run is what I'm playing right now. And I'm using PC Replay Baseball to keep the score for me. So that's how we're doing this today. So we got 2 out We got Rose on first base. Schmidt comes up. He's a righty, so he's batting B -1 level. It's a C, so it's a B on a C. Here we go. A B2. We'll check the control again. His control is a B6, and that's a strikeout as well. So good job by Necro there. He's got 1, 2, 3. He's got 4 strikeouts so far. Looking pretty good. And so now we're going to go to the bottom of the third. Robert, what's going on? Good to see you. Hope everybody had a good New Year's. I was watching some football and just got bored. We watched some really crazy movie on Netflix. It was a combination of Alice in Wonderland meets the Stepford Wives. It was really out there. She wanted to watch a movie, so we watched that one, and we ended up scratching our heads at the end of it. Kind of funny. All right, Necro, he's actually a B batter, something else, but he's a righty, so he'll drop down to a C. So we have C on C right now. C.C. DeVille. A C6, that's going to be batter. A C4 will be a ground ball 5. So hit this down to third base, and G5, 1 away. Terry Poole comes up. He grounded to first base the last time he was up. He's a B batter. He's a lefty, so he'll remain a B batter. So it's going to be a C on a B. Here we go. 8. C8 is a batter. Oh, but B is going to be good. All right, let me just double check that. B11 is a power check, and Poole with a power is a B and a 7. That's a double. Woo, Poole with a double right there. So Poole goes to second base. His speed is an A. So if I wanted to steal third, okay, stealing third, I would need. Well, actually, I would only need a 5 to 12 to steal third. Should I get aggressive? Should I get aggressive and steal? He's an A. He could get a good jump. 1, 2, 3, and 4. He's out, going to third. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's out, going to third. But if I get the fly ball, I get the run in maybe. No, we're not going to. Well, we're up 2-0 in the series. I'm going to get aggressive. We're going to send him. All right, so he's going to try to steal. Poole's going to go for third base right now. All righty. Poole's going to take off for third base. And looking at the blue die, and because his speed is an A, I need 5 or better. 5 or better on the blue die, and he's in there. He steals third base. So Poole goes to third base. Nice. And let's see. What's going on? The NHL's playing the Winter Classic. Cleveland baseball fan. Yeah. Oh yeah. What time? Oh, is it? Yeah. What time is that? Is it playing right now? Or is it not? It looked like it was snowing out there. It's in Minnesota. It's supposed to be wicked cold. So Poole gets to third base. I'm not going to steal home. I don't think you can in this game anyway. So here we go. So it's going to be Enos Cabell. I called him Cable, and I was told it was Cabell. All right. I always call him Cable, but we'll call him Cabell. So Enos Cabell comes up, so he's going to drop down to a C. So Christensen is C, and the batter is a C. Here we go. A C4 is defense, and that's hit back to the pitcher. Oh, boy. Back to the pitcher. Christensen's a D, but that's a 1. That's going to be good. So ground ball, it's double play. And it's a dot, so the runner's advance. So there's no... So I don't think we can make a double play. Okay. Hang on a sec here. If first unoccupied, ground out, runners hold. Okay. So, first is even with the dot. If first is unoccupied, runners hold. Okay, runner at first, banner out, runners advance first. Runners hold. Okay. All right, so that's just going to be a ground out to the pitcher. So it's going to be a 1-3. So I got to go here. That's going to be a ground out, pitcher to first base, batter out, and Pujols has to hold. So anything but that would have got him in. But nope, he does not get in. So he grounds out to the pitcher. So with 2 outs now, Pujols is still on third. Joe Morgan, who hit a grand slam in the last game this morning, he hit a grand slam. So let's see what Joe Morgan's going to do. So it's a C on a C right now. And it's going to be a C1, so that's going to be control. So Christensen's a B. That should be pretty good. A B3 is a strikeout. So he struck him out. And that ends the side. So he gets out of the jam. It's still scoreless here as we go into the fourth inning. Coming up is Luzinski. And Luzinski is a C dropping down to a D. So Niekro still rolling Bs right now. So it's a B on a D. And B8 will be batter. And a D1 will be a line drive right at the shortstop. Hot flash right down to Reynolds. And one away. Manny Trio grounded out to the shortstop last time up in case you are scoring at home. He is a B batter, but he's a righty, so he drops to a C. So it's B on C right now. A B on a C. A B3 is a control check. Ooh, it's not going to be good, though. Control check for Niekro. A B12 is hit by the pitch. Oh, boy. Hit him right in the back. So, hit by the pitch, and Trio's on base. And he's got speed of B. If I was going to steal, I got to get a 5. And they need runs. I'm going to play them a little safer, though. No score in the hockey game, 12 minutes in. I'll have to catch the recap later. All right, so it's going to be Maddox. So Maddox is batting. He's going to be a D right now, so it's a B on D. Niekro, B on a D. Niekro, a B9 is the batter. A D5. G6, and that gets the lead runner. So G6 gets the lead runner. So it's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop, to second base. He's out, batter safe. So Maddox goes into a fielder's choice and is 2 away. Boa's coming up. Boa's a switch hitter, so he'll remain a B. So we got B on B right now. Well, the man on first. Is Maddox going to try to steal? Maddox has got speed A. We're going to send him. We're going to send Maddox. Alrighty, so Maddox, speed A, is going to try to steal second base with 2 outs. Nothing to lose here. They're down 0-2 in the series. And if he's a speed A, only a 1 or 2, and he's out, I believe. And he's in there, so Maddox will steal second base. And so now Boa will hit, and Boa is a B. So it's going to be B on B right now. Blues lead 1-0. Okay. And that's in Minnesota, right? Yeah, I think that's in Minnesota. So we got a B on a D right now. I'm sorry, B on a... Oh, he's a switch hitter. B on a B. B on B. All right, we got the BBs right now. BB King, the BGs. Here we go. B on B. Can he drive the run in? Boa. So a B3, we check the control. That's going to be good, though. The 1's going to be good. So the control for Niekro is a B1 strikeout. And he gets the whiff, and he gets out of the jam. All righty, so no score. We go to the bottom of the fourth. The fourth inning stretch coming up here. Blues lead 1-0 over Minnesota in that outdoor game. I'll have to watch some of that. I like watching them. I just can't watch the whole thing. All right, it's Jose Cruz coming up. He doubled back in the first, so it's Jose Cruz. He's a lefty, so he's batting A. Christensen's still a C, so a C on an A right now. A C on an A. So that's going to be the batter's card. A6 will be 4-3 on the ground out. Cedeno coming up. Cedeno grounded out to the third baseman, and he'll be hitting B this time. So C on a B. A C2 is control. We check the control, and it's going to be a B10. That's not going to be very good. A B10 is a walk. So we got the Pantera walk on this one here. Cedeno goes down. He's a A speed as well. He's going to take off. He's going to take off. Anything but a 1 or a 2 on the blue die. He's in there. Stolen base. Not even close. Houston's got some fast runners on this team. All righty, so Walling is up. Danny Walling grounded out to short. Man on second base. He's a B batter. So it's going to be a C pitcher on a B batter. So we got an 11C batter. A B8. That's a single. And everybody moves up 1 base. So first and third now with 1 away, and Pujols coming up. Louis Pujols, the catcher. He's a D batter, though. Ooh, he's a D batter. Not very good. So we got a C pitcher on a D batter. Here we go. And it's going to be a C2. We check the control. Oh, boy. Christensen's control. B7 on control. B7 is a drop third strike. Okay, hang on a sec here. If runner on first, automatic out, and there is an automatic out. So we're just going to call that a strikeout because he can't go anywhere. So he's going to get the whiff. And Craig Reynolds Wrap comes up next. Reynolds Wrap struck out. So 2 outs. Runners on the corner. Houston threatening. They lead this one 1-0 on a double by Cruz back in the first inning. And again, as mentioned, Reynolds struck out back in the second. So Reynolds Wrap is a D batter. Yikes. So C on a D. And C7 will go to the batter. And a D5 is going to be a ground ball to short. And that will end the inning. So they leave runners stranded. So we go to the fifth. 1-0. Houston. I think I said it was scoreless before. It's 1-0. I forgot that they scored. You know what I always do? I always look at the yellow on the screen here, and that's the inning. And I forget to look at the end. I'm so used to hockey scoreboards, I don't think about looking all the way at the end. Just my thing. Just go with it. All right, Bobby Boone, the catcher. Going against Negro. Negro still firing bullets here. He's a B. And Boone's going to drop down to a D. So we got a B4 against a D. So it's going to be a defensive check. So Boone, he's going to hit this to third base, and I think he's going to get in there. I think Enos Cabell, did I get that right? Cabell, error. Ooh, it's a 2-base error if there was runners on base. So it's just going to be an error. So it's going to be an error on Cabell. So error down there. So he gets on. So Boone is on with an E5. So Christensen comes up, and we're going to just have him bunt. That's what we like to do with pitchers. So we're going to drop the bunt down. Here we go. Let's see if we can get this bunt happening here. So a bunt would be a 6. Check the defensive third baseman. Oh, boy. This might be good. So Cabell, he's a D. A D1. Oh, ground ball double play. Wow, he did not get a good bunt. So he bunts it, but it turns into a double play. Wow. So it's going to go ground ball. So 5, 4, 3, and so the pitcher couldn't even bunt him over. Todd shows up in here. We need more cable. We need more cowbell. We need more Cabell. Oh, not good. So he grounds into a double play. Terrible. Christensen, bad bunt. Bad bunt. And Cabell makes the play. And so it's going to be top of the order, Pete Rose. He flied out and singled. So with nobody out, it's Rose. He'll be batting B. So we got a B and B still right now. Bed and breakfast going on here. B7. So we're going to go to the batter card and a B2. Ground ball. Second base. Morgan makes the play. His former roommate. And that ends that. So we're going to go to the bottom of the fifth. Negro's coming up. Negro's actually a B batter, but he'll drop down because he's a righty to a C. And so we got C on C right now. Christensen hanging in there in this game. Philadelphia must win. They must win the next 3, actually. All right, here we go. So it's C on C. C12 is going to be a batter card, and C8 will be hits it to 3-1. So it's going to go down to the first baseman who's going to pitch it to the pitcher, and we're going to call that a ground ball to first base, and he is out. Top of the order, Terry Poole. He grounded out, and he doubled in this game. Poole is a B batter, so it's going to be C pitcher on a B batter. A C pitcher, C3. We're going to check the defense. So he hits this back to the pitcher. Oh, boy. Slaps it back to Christensen. Christensen, D11, and he boots it. Christensen, with that 11, gets the error. So E1, and Poole gets on with the error. So E1. Yikes, we've had a couple errors in this game. Yes, we have. I still like that. We need more cowbell. I'm getting a kick out of that still. So 1 away, and Enos Cowbell comes up. Cabell. Sorry. I always call him Cable. It's going to be hard to get rid of that. It really is. Let's see here. So he singled and scored the game's only run back in the first, and then he grounded back to the pitcher. So we got Poole on first base. Poole is speed A. We're going to send him. I like sending speed A guys. All righty. Anything but a 1 or 2 in the blue. Anything but a 1 or 2, and he's in there. So Poole will steal, and he'll get over there. And so now Cabell comes up with a man in scoring position. Cabell will be batting as a C, so we have Christensen C on batter's C. A C4. Defensive check, so he hits this one down to short. Ooh, this is going to be a nice play. It's going to be a great play by Boa. Cabell down to Boa. Boa's a C on defense, but that 1 is key, and that's a double play. Although, I don't know how they can turn that into a double play with a man on. So what I'm going to do is runners hold. So there's no double play to be had. So we're just going to call this 6-3, and nobody advances here. So ground ball, short the first. Batter out, runner hold. Yeah, there we go. So G6. I think that's how that one reads. I don't know if Kurt's still here or not, but that's how I read that. If it says ground ball double play and there's a first base is open, I don't obviously there's no double play to be had unless you made a tag or something, but that's not how I read that. I read that as a straight up force, not a tag. Joe Morgan, fielder's choice, and he struck out. He's going to be batting as a C, so it's a C on C here with Morgan. Man in scoring position. A C5. We go to the batter. A C8 is down to first base, and he flips to the pitcher covering, and that ends the inning. So, low-scoring game this time, folks. Last time it was 14-3. This time, not so much. And it's 1-0 Houston. Top of the 6th inning. This game's kind of moving right along right now without all those runs. Bake McBride, Easy Bake Oven comes up, and he's batting A. And Negro still throwing the B, so it's a B on an A right now. Here we go. So we got a B4. We're going to check the defense. So he hits this one to the second baseman. Second baseman, let's check the second baseman against his defense. Second baseman is Joe Morgan, who's a B. And we'll check the defensive play. A B8 is going to be a ground out. So Morgan makes a play. And we'll go 4-3 on that one. G4. Schmidt coming up. Schmidt's the third baseman, and he struck out both times. Michael striking out. So he's hitting C right now, so it's a B on a C. I got a B5. That's a defensive check. So he hits this down to second base, hits it to Morgan again. So Morgan, we're going to do another check on him. We got a B6 for Morgan, and that's another ground out. So Morgan will handle that again. And that's 2 ground balls to the right side to Morgan. Let's go to, who's up now? Oh, Luzinski's up. All right. Luzinski is the man of the hour right now. And he will be hitting as a D again. So Necro pitching B on a D. Here we go. Luzinski, 2 outs. B11. So we're going to check the D here. Batter D5, ground ball to short. And that ends the inning. So 3 ground balls. That ends that one. There we go to the bottom of the 6th. Houston still clinging to that 1-0 lead. So we have a low-scoring game this time. Jose Cruz comes up. He doubled in the game's only run. Trivia question. Back in the first inning. And then he grounded to second baseman. So he'll be hitting as an A. So Christensen still hanging tough. He's a C. So C and A. All right, C2. We check the control. So Christensen, a B1 is a strikeout. He struck him out. All righty. Cedeno comes up. He'll be batting as a B. So it's a C on B. He grounded out and walked. Did the Pantera walk. So C on B right now. And it's going to be a 4. A C4, defensive check, so he slaps this one down to third base. That should be an easy play for Schmidt. Pewter Schmidt, yeah, an A5 is a ground ball. So Pewter Schmidt makes the play, and 2 away. Walling comes up. He grounded out and singled. And Denny, he works at Denny's, I think, and he will be a B batter. So it's pitcher C on batter B. So a C6 will be a batter. And a B11 is a power check. Power check for Walling. His power is a C3. He's not going to be that good, though. So it's a long fly ball in the center field. And that will end anything going on here. So 3 up, 3 down after the long hit by Walling. Time ticking away, though, on the Phils. We go to the 7th. Negro still on the mound. And he's pitching a 2-hitter right now as they try to wrap up the series and go on to face the winner of Kansas City and the Yankees. And I haven't played any of those games yet. I'm just playing these right now. And all right. So who's up right now? Trio. Manny Trio, the second baseman. So he'll be hitting as a C in this inning. So we get a B on a C. Here we go. B on a C. A B1. He struck him out. I didn't got to look any further than that. Goodbye. So good job by Negro now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think he's got 7 strikeouts in this one. Cruz is tearing it up on your product. I'll do when I'm done this game. I'll show you the stats from the 3 games here, and we'll see how we're doing here. It's only been 3 games, but still. I thought that was a crazy game. The last game, the 14-run game, that was a nutty game. It really was. All right, Maddox struck out, hit into a fielder's choice. He'll be batting as a D, so it's a B on a D right now. A B11 batter's card, and a D1 is a line drive right at the shortstop. And that's going to be 2 away. Anybody that's watching right now, do you have this game? Have you played this game? Do you have any questions on this game? Let me know. This has just been a blast. Pocket Pennant Run. This game come out of nowhere. And if you got any questions for the designers of the game, let me know. There's a rumor we might have them on the show very soon. So if you got any questions on this game, please let us know. And we can ask them. We might ask them, the question depending on what it is. But we're going to try to get them on the show and talk to them about this game. And so, because I'm addicted to it. I am. I'm addicted to it. And I'm the hockey guy, by the way. Boa coming up. He'll bat as a B. So it's a B on B here with nobody else. The bed and breakfast right now. I got a B1, and he struck him out. Goodbye. All righty. So 2 Ks in that inning. And Negro is lighting it up right now. We go to the bottom of the 7th. And see, coming up is Pujols. And Pujols, he flied out and struck out. So he'll be batting as a D still. Christensen will be a C still. So a C on a D. A C5 will be a batter, and a D1 will be a line drive right at Mr. Shortstop, Larry Boa. So line out to Boa. Reynolds wrap up. Reynolds wrap. He'll be batting as a D as well. So another C on D battle here. C6, that's a batter check. And a D11, that's going to be a single. So Reynolds wrap gets a single going here with the 11. Yep, that's a single. And so the man on, Negro, boy, I hate to take him out. I know he's going to go down a grade, but he has been mowing guys down. Oh, boy, this is the part of the National League that kind of stinks, is when you got to think about taking pitchers out, I like keeping pitches in as long as I can. That's just me. And he's pitched well. He's given up 2 hits, although he's coming in as a C next inning. I think I'm gonna take him out. I think I'm gonna take him out. Yeah. So we're gonna let him go 7. So Negro will come out, and we're going to have somebody hit for him. So on the mound, Christensen's a C, and he's a righty. I can't really do much better than that. So I'll bring in... Well, Negro's a B batter. Negro's a B batter, and that's kind of better than anything I got right now. I'm going to let him hit. I'm going to let him hit. I am. I'm going to let Negro hit because he'll drop down to a C, but everyone else is a C and that's coming off the bench. So Negro must be a decent hitter if he's rated a B here. So we're going to let him hit. So it's going to be a C on a C. Here we go. And Reynolds doesn't have any speed, so he's not going to steal. C on a C. So we got a C9 is a batter, and a C2 is a double play. Oh, boy. So so it's going to be a ground ball, second base to short, to first, and double play. Oh, well. So I guess I should have taken him out. But he was a B, too, so that wouldn't have changed anything, really. Um, I see you watched some of it. Yeah, Kurt did some good videos too. Kurt did the first videos. He did really. That's how I watched his videos to kind of figure out how to play this here. He showed off a lot more. I'm just kind of playing it. He really showed off all the charts and stuff. So that's a good way to learn the game is from him. All right, so Boone comes up. We're going to keep Necro on the mound. So if we go into the 8th, he drops down to a C. So Necro is now a C. And we're just going to keep an eye on him right now. So Boone is up. Boone flied out, and there was an error. So he reached on an error. He'll be hitting as a D. So we have a C on a D right now. A C on a D. A C5 is a batter card. A D7. Fly ball. Center field. Cedeno makes the catch. 1 away. All right, Christian comes up. So we are going to take Christensen out. So he went 7 innings. So good for him. So the other guy will come in the 8th, whoever that's going to be. So if we have Necro on the mound, and he's a C righty, I want a lefty. So we're going to bring in Del Unser. Del Unser is going to come in, and he will pinch hit, and we're going to have to get a new pitcher in the next inning. Okay. All right, so Unser comes up with 1 away. Unser will be hitting as a B. So it's a C on a B right now. A C2. We check the control. Necro's control is a B. And a B4. It's a strikeout. So he struck out the pinch hitter. There we go. So Dale Unser comes in the 8th, and he strikes out. So that's going to be Unser getting the strikeout. So we go to the top of the order, Rose. He's 1 for 3 with a single in this game. And Rose will be hitting as a B. And Necro is still pitching a C. Here we go. And this is going to be a C3, so it's going to be a defensive check. So Rose is going to hit this down to short, and I think he's going to beat this one out. Reynolds with a 12. A C12 is going to be an error. So it's going to be an error down there at short, right? That was 3 defensive check. Yeah, to short. Yep. So Reynolds with an error. So Rose gets on, E6, and the tying run is on base. His speed of B, he's not going to steal. And so it's going to be McBride now. Easy bake oven coming up. Bake McBride. Let's see. He walked, struck out, and grounded out. And he'll be an A batter. Oh, boy. So it's a C on an A. We're going to try to get Necro out of this inning. Let's go. One more batter. C on an A. C8. That's going to go to the batter card. An A3. Fly ball. And that'll end the inning as Cruz makes the catch. So Necro gets out of that one. He's gone through 8. I think he's going to be done for the day, though. I do. I don't want to bring him in as a D. So we'll have somebody else come in. So I need a pitcher now in the 8th. And so he's going to be facing lefty, righty, lefty. So I probably want to bring in a lefty. I'm going to bring in that Saucier guy again. So we're going to go Saucier. Don't get saucy with me, Saucier. And so Saucier comes in the 8th. Saucier. Oh, Saucier. I don't know which one it is. So he's a lefty. He can go 1 inning, and he's a B, C, and a D. So Saucier comes in the 8th inning, and I said he's a lefty, right? And Saucier comes in, and he's going to be BCD. I just like to write down all my things here so I have them. Okay, there we go. So Poole coming up, and Poole, it's going to be lefty on a lefty. So he'll drop down to a C. So Saucier being a B. Right? Yep, just double check my new guy here. A B. Yep, so it's going to be a B on a C, if I'm correct. B on a C. Here we go. A B6. Check the batter. And Poole with a C6. Fly ball, center field. Maddox with the catch. 1 away. Dun, dun, dun. Soche. Okay. Thanks to the phrase Soche. I did not know that. I like Saucier better because it kind of reminds me of like Thanksgiving with the sauce, spaghetti sauce. Soche. All right. Okay. It's going to be Soche. I've been calling him Saucier. But Soche sounds pretty good, too. Maybe he's French. Oh. All right, so what do we have? Flyouts, bottom of the eighth, flyout center field for who was up there? Poole, flyout center field in the eighth. All right, there we are. Cable, again, he's single. Cabell, he's single. He's got the only run of this game right now, 1-0. Tight game here in Game 3. Phillies playing much better on the road than they did at home, getting much better pitching. He's a righty facing Soche. All right, Soche will be a B, and so it's going to be a B on a B right here from your baseball card days. That's cool. We got a B on a B right now with Cabell. So Soche and Cabell, B on a B. And here we go. Oh, B12. So batter card. And a B9 is a single. He is single. So Cabell gets on first base with a single. Joe Morgan had a grand slam this morning in Game 2. He comes up, but it's a lefty-lefty. Excuse me. So, yep, so we move the batter down. I don't know why I always screw that up. In my head, I do. So he'll be batting as a D. So Shea with a B on Morgan of a D. So it's a B on a D right now. A B4, it's going to be hit to the defense. So it's going to be hit into center field. Maddox coming in. And it's going to be a C7, and he'll make the catch. Fly ball and a tag. But Cabell's not going to tag. So this is going to be a fly ball to center field, and Maddox makes the catch. So 2 away as Morgan flies out. And Jose Cruz doubled in the only run of the game back in the first inning. He's a lefty, so he's going to drop down to a B. So we got B and B. If one thing this game has taught me, it's the lefty-righty matchup. And I never knew anything about that. So I learned something today. No, I did. I learned from this game here. This game spelled it out really nice, like what you're supposed to do in a lefty-righty matchup. So I'm finally getting that. I never could figure that out before because, again, I'm a casual guy. But this game really helped me figure that out. And I'll have to mention that to Matt and Craig, too, when I tell them that when they explained it here, it made sense. So now I get it. And I know someone's probably told me before, but it wasn't until I played this game. Okay, Jose Cruz with a man on first. It's going to be a B on B battle right now. A B10 batter card, and a B7 is going to be 3-1. So he's going to hit that down to first base. Rose flips to the pitcher, and that ends everything here in the eighth. So Necro is going to have to come out because he's going to be a D pitcher right now. So we need to bring someone in for Necro. And he's going to be facing right, and right. So I want to bring in Mr. Right. I'm going to go with LaCourte. And again, I don't know anything about these guys, but he's an A pitcher right now. So let's bring in LaCourte. All right, so LaCourte comes in. He's a righty as well. So LaCourte, A, B, and a D. He's pretty good. A, B, and a D. He can do 2 innings. A, B, and D for LaCourte. So my opposing pitcher comes in the 9th inning. He's a righty. It's LaCourte. And he can go 2 innings, and he starts as an A. Yes, he does. A, B, and D. All right, so LaCourte comes in, trying to wrap things up here in the series. If he can get the Phillies out without any runs, Houston will go to the World Series. I think it was a best of 5 back then. I think. That's what it looked like. All righty. You have to get myself a desktop. This is good. Yeah, this fun. This game's fun. And you don't even need much. This is what I'm using. I'm using 2 pieces of paper because it comes with software that you can print the lineups, and it prints out, your entire bullpen. So it shows you who you can bring in, and I even throw a few bench guys on there. So I don't even so these cards here for the teams, I haven't even used them since I set up the lineups. If I ended up going through my entire bench, I might need the cards to throw in somebody else, but for the most part, everything's off these 2 pieces of paper, and I just got my chart over here. That's all. That's how simple this game is. There's no setups. There's no individual cards. It just plays nice. And I hardly have to look at the rules. Once in a while I do to remind me of something a little quirky, but for the most part it's pretty easy. So it was the best of 5. So Houston can wrap it up here in the 9th inning. So it comes Frank LaCourte. Come on, Frankie. He faces Mike Schmidt. So it's a righty on a righty. Schmidt is struck out, and grounded out. And he'll be hitting as a C. Oh, this is not looking good at all. So it's A on C right now. So it's Schmidt, A on C. And A5 is a defense. So Schmidt hits this into center field coming in. And I think Cedeno will make the play here. So it's going to be a C and a 5. And he'll make the catch. So fly ball center field, 1 away. And the Astros, all 1,500 fans here at Astrodome Park are on their feet rooting for the Oilers. LaCourte facing Lazinski. Lazinski will drop down to a D again. Should I bring in somebody for Lazinski? Yeah, I am. I'm going to bring in Keith Moreland. No. Yeah, I'm going to bring in Moreland. So Lazinski's coming out. I'm going to bring in Moreland. He's going to pinch hit. So Moreland's coming in for Lazinski. So Moreland comes in. Lazinski's out because he's been playing terrible. Moreland is going to be a B batter rather than a D batter. So we got A on B right now. A on B. Can Moreland get it done? A on B. Here we go. A1. Oh, he struck him out. He K'd him. And just like that, the Phillies are down to their last out. They're going to get swept unless they get something going in a hurry. Manny Trio, he's hitting as a C. So it's A on C. LaCourte trying to close the door. A on C, a 1 or a 2. And he strikes him out and the game's over. And he gets a 5. A5, a defense. So he hits this to the shortstop. It's Craig Reynolds with a 2. I think he makes this play, a C2. And it's a ground ball, and he's out. So 6-3, and the game is over. Dun, dun, dun. And the Astros have swept the Phillies with a 1-0 win here in game number 3. Dun, dun, dun. That was fun. Much different than this morning when it was 14-3, so it's nice to see the scores coming back to earth. Let's exit out of here. And let's check the box score of this one here, just so you can see what happened. And I'm probably in the way, by the way. Yeah, I'm in the way. Hang on a second here. Let me go and just kind of kill me here. There we go. Now you can probably see what's happening. I keep forgetting that my camera stays on, so I'm going to take me off so you can see everything here. So, just that one run. We go to the play-by-play. We go back to that first inning. Here it was. A single by Enos Cabell, and then Jose Cruz with a double. And that was it. That was all the scoring in the game. How did Negro do here? Negro, 8 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, 9 Ks. Negro was on fire. Negro was throwing some smoke in this game. And that was that. Not a lot of hits. 6 hits for Houston. Christensen didn't pitch bad. What does Christensen do? He went 7, 5 hits, 1 run, and a walk and 4 strikeouts. Faced 27 dudes. That was pretty good. Let's check the series stats. So if you want to see how the series went, so Houston crushed them. It was 20-5 in total runs, 5-2, 14-3, and 1-0. It's kind of how the series went. And so let's see who did good over here. Boa hit 222. Wow, look at all these guys. Zeros. A Trio hit 400. Manny Trio hit 400. He did quite well. He was the only Philly that really was batting. For Houston, look at all these guys. That 14-3 game really kind of skewed this. But Cruz did well. Cedeno, 364. Morgan, 333. Art, how you doing? 375. Nolan Ryan actually got a couple of hits in his game as a pitcher. That was kind of cool. And Denny Whaling, 1 for 3 today. Ken Forsch, the pitcher, actually hit too. He batted and got a hit. So, yeah. So that's what his Negro was. Look at this, Joe Negro. Look at this. 1 game, 9 strikeouts. That's pretty cool. Phillies pitching didn't do so well. Didn't do so well at all. They use a lot of guys. Look at these ERAs. Tug McGraw, 21.6. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, they got hammered in this series. They really did. Oh, well, that is that. Let me see if I can get back to Studio B. We'll close out of this. So I got to go back and play the Yankees games now, and that's that. Oh, let's see, Studio B. Here we go. And that is that. So, fun times here. Pocket Pennant Run. Good time. Again, if you got any questions about this game, let me know so we can ask the devs, so to speak, and talk to them about the game here and answer any questions you might have. A lot of fun. So I get to wrap up this series here. It's a sweep for the Oilers, the Astros, whatever they are. And so now I got to play out the other games here. I haven't done the AL yet. I'll probably do that. I'm going to do that offline. Maybe I'll do a deciding game. But I just want to get a couple of videos up for this game. It's been kind of fun. I'll probably handle some of the other stuff offline and see if the KC can get to the finals or not. And that will be that. So, anyway. So, you guys all go enjoy your New Year's. It's Saturday night, right? Wow, Saturday night, New Year's. And nothing going on over here except some baseball. So, hope you guys all had a good holiday season. Hope you guys are all safe and happy. And we'll talk to everybody later. Again, this is Pocket Pennant Run. Enjoying this very, very much.